Hi, I'm Louie, and I'm with Premier RV, and today I have...
Damon, also with Premier RV.
Damon or Damian?
Damone. Damien, Father Damien.
Father Damon.
Damien the Devil. There's been a bunch of them. I'm not name sensitive.
All right, let's keep to the coach here. Right. Yeah, today we have a 2007 Country Coach Allure.
470.
A 470. We're going to get into that in a second because that's kind of fun. I like that.
Okay.
Low miles, 50,000 miles.
50,730.
400 Cummins.
Yep, ISL.
And it fits our criteria because we're always looking for well-maintained diesel pushers.
It is. Nice clean coach.
In our showroom where we got some holes out here. Again, we're always looking for nice, well-maintained diesel pushers. So if you have one, give us a call. We'd love to sell it for you. So yeah, back to the 2007 40-footer, other known as the 470.
470.
That's kind of interesting. We had the 420, the 430,
430,
and the 470. Mm-hmm. So you kind of remember a little bit what that was all about? It's not 47 feet, right?
No, and it's not 470 horsepower.
So...
bunch of optional equipment on the lower models was standard on this. So hydraulic slides.
Kind of like the BMW, the 470 was the top of the line Allure. Mm-hmm. Yep. And I think it was $30,000 difference retail from a 430, which was one level below.
Yeah.
Changing some oil down here, sorry about that. But you know, for example, like this coach has the 3 roof airs with a 10K generator. I don't think you could have got that on the 430.
No, you could hang beef in this coach. 40 foot with 3 roof airs. I mean, wow.
Hanging beef.
Hanging beef. You spit ice cubes out of this.
So you're saying it's going to get a lot cooler in here.
It's going to get cool.
That's pretty cool for a short coach, 40 feet, 3 roof airs. That's going to be pretty adequate cooling for the inside of the motorhome.
Yep.
The other interesting part, with the tag axle, this is actually under 40 feet.
3910. Yes.
3910.
Yeah,
and why did they do that? Do you remember?
California, baby. How's that? Yeah, I remember.
That was good.
All right.
Yeah, we sold a lot of coaches in California, so they wanted to make them California legal so that people didn't have to get a Class B license. So kind of a cool feature. Even with the tag axle, why did they do a tag axle on a 40-foot coach?
Well, for a lot of reasons. I think it was
hanging beef. I think
it was manufacturing efficiency, which you know more than I would, but turn sharper, more carrying capacity, payload.
More net carrying capacity was the real reason. But yeah, and then this wheelbase, kind of like the 36-footers that we've been selling lately.
Yeah.
Same wheelbase.
Yeah, same wheelbase.
243 inches, same as a 36. So this maneuverability would be pretty similar.
Very similar to 36. You got a little more tail swing you got to watch out for, but yeah, you can get in and out of some tight spots for sure.
You think this has more tail swing?
Well, with the tag lifted, there's going to be more.
Yeah, the 18
speed.
inches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was thorough. So yeah, no, I think that's a really cool feature. A lot of people are looking, they want to be under 40 feet. This is going to maneuver kind of like a 36-footer, so that's...
Yeah, what a nice coach. I mean, 4 slides, 7-foot ceiling height, 40 foot, 3 roof airs, 400 horse. I mean... Yeah,
the Allure made a major body style change in 2005. This being a 2007, I really like the paint scheme on this. Really beautiful colors.
You remember what it's called?
Portico.
Okay, you passed.
Nice big steps and the nice wide door. I mean, it doesn't get any wider than that. And then Country always does a really good job of having the depth on these 2 steps instead of the smaller steps right on top of each other.
Yeah, and equal in size.
And this coach does have an alarm on it. That was another feature, I think, in 2007. So that's what that little red light would be. Big tires, 295s on the front, all the way around. Fuel tank is
135.
135. It's a dual fill, like every Country coach. You can fill it from either side. And I kind of like the 470 because one of the other bigger changes is that this slide room is hydraulic.
No buck teeth.
No buck teeth. So no power gear electric slide on this side of the coach.
Hydraulic.
No buck teeth from what Damon or Damian or whatever your name is says.
Yeah.
But what it does is it's kind of like the Magnas, it fits flush into the hole here. It's above the floor, so your chassis is here, your floor is here, and then the slide room.
Yeah,
So,
you got a lot of bay height and
and
access.
this being hydraulic, it's a little bit longer than the 430 slide room. Also, it just gives you better height
with a sharp T.
for your bay door. And talking about width, how much? I mean, I think I've measured this before, but I think
I
it's
just measured one. Go ahead. Let's see if you know.
55 inches or
52.
52.
52. It is a wide pass-through storage bay, all manuals.
And the height of it is incredible.
It is.
And then you just push this lever down. I know a couple people had hard times on videos doing that, but that was funny. Oh, boy, you always like to see the manuals.
Yeah.
Here they are.
And the original box.
Touch-up paint. Original box, schematics. Looks like we got some tire covers and some front windshield covers.
A couple of belts.
Got to have a couple belts.
Yeah.
Electric bay door locks, so you can lock the bay doors, the pass-throughs inside the coach. Boy, that's good storage. The propane tank is going to be
Propane tank is right here.
19 gallons, I think.
19.5. And 07, they went to these larger handles too, which I like.
Yeah, I like the chrome handles. Looks nice.
Boy, that's clean.
Looks
No
like
rust.
he's got a thing for a barbecue maybe or something tied up here. Looks like we got some kind of tea going on, I would guess, but hey,
Yeah, I suspect that's what it is.
you never know.
Okay. That one's
A little
tight.
sticky?
Yeah. Maybe I didn't have my Wheaties. Another pass-through storage bay with the folding chairs.
You got the folding chairs. Again, we really haven't cleaned this coach. We normally would vacuum these bays. It's just we're getting a little bit behind. We had to get another video out, right?
Yeah, it was, vacuum the bays or do a video, so we did the video.
Would you vacuum if you had to?
You are better at that than me.
Yeah. Hydro Hot.
Hydro Hot.
What's your spiel on the Hydro Hot?
Nice, quiet, even heat, 4 zones. 1 in the plumbing bay, 3 in the coach. And unlimited hot water, diesel or electric.
Yeah, about a $10,000 to $12,000 feature, I guess.
It was an expensive option, standard on the 470.
Rather than those
optional on the-
loud propane burners inside that dries the air inside the coach, these are going to
Yep.
keep it a lot different. Fresh water on the bottom, 95 gallons, black and gray, 65 and 45. So 65 gray, 45 black. A little access right here.
to the rinse kit.
Yeah, just in case if you want to see your, actually they're not clear, they're actually gray, but yeah. All right. Nice paint scheme. We already talked about that. Tag axle.
We didn't cover these awnings. It's got the optional Girard door awning, Girard large awning, and Carefree window awnings.
We'll bring those out here in a second, but that nice Girard awning without the arms is a cool feature.
Yeah.
It's going to come out about 12 feet, and then you have the door Girard awning also. Yeah.
And our battery bay / inverter.
Boy, we got some batteries here. We got
do.
2 cranking batteries here, and then we have, looks like 4 Lifeline house batteries, huh?
Yeah, he's got a, so that's an, oh, these are 4Ds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
4.
Yeah, a lot of battery. Wow.
Those are 4Ds, huh?
They are a little skinnier.
Wow, a little smaller. 3,000 watt inverter.
Yeah, nice and clean.
All right, so in the back, we're going to have the 400 Cummins ISL engine, 2-stage Jake brake.
And again, 50,730 miles.
Wow, and again, one of the things we always look for right in here is rust and things like that. This coach was, where were they from? I know they're probably not from Montana.
California.
But, oh, we shouldn't say that on camera, right? But West Coast coach.
Yes.
So it's a good thing to look at because a lot of times you find these coaches and we get calls all the time, and the first thing we ask, can we get some pictures of the engine area? Because it's open to the outside world, so you can kind of see what's going on there as far as where the coach has been. So
We've had a few surprises too.
Yeah.
They look really good on the outside, and then you look under them, and oh,
Buyer beware, right?
yeah.
Again, we're always a little picky on our inventory, so we're going to do that first, and then again, we do our inspection once we get a deposit. I know there's always a little bit of confusion on the internet.
Yeah.
But we do a thorough inspection on all these coaches once we sell them, and then we fix them, and then we prep them for delivery. So,
Yep.
air intake, right?
Yeah, air intake up there.
Small camera there, exterior ladder. We could go up on the roof here. We'll take maybe a
Power cord reel.
video of the roof here in a little bit. Short cord here. It's got an electric switch. Plumbing bay here. I liked it when they did this stainless, huh?
Yeah, 07 that started. Really cleaned it up a lot. Got a rinse kit for the black and the gray. Gravity fill. You can also fill the freshwater tank off the city water connection. And then the whole house filter right there with a wrench already adjusted and ready to go. Now that's a first. Wow. Looks like he's got a...
Planning ahead, huh?
yeah, he's planning
First year of
ahead.
the RV SantaCon, from what I remember,
And
2007.
this one looks like it's been replaced with the turbo model. It looks a little different.
It's the turbo motor.
Well, it just looks
Model.
bigger, and
Yeah.
I haven't seen that that particular setup, but I remember him telling me how much he liked it.
Yeah, no, that's the extra grinder, I guess, huh?
Yes.
Do you ever, I mean, what do you think separates this coach as far as chassis versus a lot of the other brands with the tag axle and everything else? I'm trying to get at the semi-monocoque. I don't know if we talk enough about that all the time, but these coaches drive really, really well. And I think Country Coach, since what, 2000 or even actually 96, all their coaches were semi-monocoque.
The Dynamax chassis, yeah. Well, it's just that you guys built it, and there's so many little things you take for granted that you guys did that nobody else still does today, like
Yeah.
the data ports for the transmission and engine just being right there in the bay and not having to crawl around into the motorhome, and the design of the chassis.
But I mean, as far as the performance, why would Country Coach build this style of chassis, in your opinion? I mean, do you?
Well, for the V-weight distribution is...
I understand that, but the semi-monocoque is just a million-mile chassis.
Yeah. More
And-
like a Prevost bus. Everybody would always say that when they looked at the brochure for the Prevost, they said that chassis picture looks identical to your chassis picture on the Dynamax chassis. And you guys had a relationship with Prevost before you built chassis,
Yeah.
so I'm sure there was a lot of teamwork.
Well, you just get a lot of comparisons of people that have American coaches or Dutch Stars and some of these other brands. Monaco did build a semi-monocoque chassis, but it was only at the Windsor, and then they went away
Windsor
from
on
it,
up.
and then it was the Dynasty all the way up.
Yep.
So the benefit has really eliminated the twisting, the flexing, and the longevity of the coach. It's just going to withstand a lot more of the earthquake that you deal with going down the road.
Yeah, and I mean, we can talk about this now, 16, 17 years later, the tile on this coach is just, the grout's still in place, the tiles aren't popping or cracked. I mean, it still
Yeah.
looks like it did when it was built.
Yeah.
So that's the true...
That's the benefit of this style of chassis, is getting that 2 million mile chassis in this class of coach.
Definitely.
Which is pretty rare to see, actually. So
Yeah.
it's a big point. When you drive these, you'll feel it and you'll notice the difference.
Yeah,
But it's just something I wanted to touch on because
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it builds a lot of value on the coach itself.
definitely.
All right, enough of that, huh?
Pass-through storage bay.
This is the back side of the pass-through. And then over here, you're going to have your other side of the propane tank, the torpedo.
And a 52-inch, maybe.
You guys are doing that. I'm going to pull out this generator, which
Okay.
is kind of cool for
So this is a dual directional slide tray. Louis pulled it out on the other side, and it comes out about 5 feet on either side. So it makes for accessing this bay while the slide's out pretty easy.
I got the generator slid out, so pretty rare to see a 40-foot Allure with a 10K owning generator. And I couldn't believe how many hours are on this thing. What was it?
406. What is it? How far off am I?
I can't see.
683.
683. Still really low.
Yeah.
So definitely not dry campers.
No.
In this bay right here, we do have your slide room hydraulic HWH auxiliary air compressor. So when the coach needs to get level and here, after a couple days, that's going to turn on and level the coach for you off the air. You got some fuses in here for your inside of the coach and chassis. Everything's really clean. What you notice, all the wiring's color coded, numbered. Country gives you the schematics. A lot of manufacturers, you just see a bunch of white wires up here.
Yeah. Where do you start?
You have no idea where it goes, but being numbered and color coded really helps diagnose.
And part of
things.
it is like you were talking about earlier when you build your own chassis, so you guys could build a wire harness where you're not taking a Spartan chassis or a Freightliner chassis and putting a Newmar box on it or some other manufacturer and integrating those two wire harnesses together.
Yeah, I remember when we did those wiring harnesses, they said there was like 3 or 4 miles worth of wiring in a coach.
Yeah.
But they'd have these pegs and they'd be 45 feet depending on the length of the coach, and they would do drops and all that just like an airplane,
Yeah.
But Country, every coach was built specifically for this floor plan, this coach number, and everything had that. So if you pulled open the drawer, what's this coach number, 315 something?
31582 maybe on this one.
We think it's 31582, but if you pulled a drawer open, you'd probably see that number on the back of the drawer. Yeah. On the back of the chassis, you would see 31582 on the back of the stubs of the suspension.
Sometimes you still see it on the engine.
Yeah, so.
And then you guys also ran extra wires, which we've used this week. We had a couple of them that wanted brake controllers, and there's wires already run from this bay to the rear hitch area we can tie into if they're not been used previously. Yeah,
that saves a lot of labor.
Yeah.
So we just tap into here and then go into here to add the brake controller.
Makes it nice.
All right. Everything looks pretty good though as far as condition wise.
Yeah, I mean even the headlights are not faded. They're nice and clear.
I know we're gonna take the 3M off. It's just been dinged up a little bit. It's a little discolored.
It's original. It served its life.
But once we take it off, it's going to be all original paint. All right, so we got these slides out now on the passenger side, and we pulled out the awnings, the entry door Girard and the patio awning. What do you think there?
I like them. No arms. Goes out 10 feet.
Yeah, a lot lower to the ground, it being on the slide room, which is really kind of cool.
Yeah.
Now, they did another floor plan in the 470 called the Sunset Bay, 37 feet.
37 feet, and I got one of those coming in soon.
We have one of those coming in soon, so that's good. But 2 feet difference.
Yes, 2 feet.
2 feet. Because a 37 footer is going to be 37 feet 10 inches. This being a 40 is actually 39 feet 10 inches. So
yeah, the big difference is the second sink in the bathroom, I believe.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting because people say, call me if you get the 37, but the 39 is pretty cool too.
2 sinks.
They're both 470s.
Yeah.
So, like we said, about $30,000 difference between the 430 and the 470. 470 hydraulic slides, the 3 roof airs, and then a lot of the things are standard on the 470, like the elliptical lights, which you'll see inside. So
hydronic heat,
things like that. So let's go inside and see what you think.
Okay.
We made it inside. Coach number was actually 31528.
28, little dyslexia. Yeah. It's okay.
So it looks like we got medium cherry cabinets.
We do. Medium cherry with pewter hardware.
All solid wood. Again, you don't find wood like that in the newer coaches.
No.
The elliptical lights, this is one of the features that we were talking about. That is standard on the 470, optional on the 430. The driver and passenger seats are in great condition.
They are.
It's one of the first things we look at. And probably the best seats as far as comfort. These are custom fit. Really, really comfortable seats. I like how stiff the cushions are instead of,
Yeah, I agree. They make a nice seat.
yeah. Two-stage Jake brake. Everything here on the dash is really well situated. You got your air leveling system right here, HWH. You just push a button twice. It's all computerized. It'll level the coach, and you push it once to go into travel mode. Pretty simple to operate. You could start and stop your generator down here. It also has auto gen on that Silverleaf, which gives you all your information on the engine and transmission. But it also gives you your auto gen for quiet time. And when your voltage gets down to like 12 volts, you could automatically start it, which is really kind of cool. A little carefree living.
Yeah, dry camping.
They had the Pet Saver too.
Pet Saver, thermostat.
So you could set a temperature inside the coach on the thermostat, make sure it's on, and then once the temperature gets to 70 degrees, it would automatically start the generator and keep the coach cool. Now, I wouldn't always rely on that. You know, it is electronic, so you might want to leave a couple windows open just in case.
Always a good idea.
Anything else up here you could think of? The floor plan's outstanding. Over here, this floor is actually flat. It's a flat floor, where this one has a little bit of a step up. It's being hidden by the sofa and the galley. Being a flat floor, though, having the computer desk from the factory, having the bigger windows is always kind of cool.
Yeah.
And
Got the dinette wall cabinet module, so you got a lot of storage below and above.
Yeah, and this table slides out, and you could push it forward and back. I don't really want to do it because I'll probably break. So this one's pretty nice, pretty easy.
Yeah.
You know, big turkey dinner, you might want to bring it this way a little bit. Huh?
That's it.
And then it'll come out. Storage down below. We got the drink set here.
All the cups are there, glasses, and
People always ask, are those going to make a lot of noise? You don't even know that they're there.
no, they don't move.
That's how quiet these coaches are on that semi-monocoque chassis. Over here you got a little magic bed. This actually makes into a bed.
Yeah, storage above, and
Intelitech. So
Intelitech.
talk a little bit about that.
started in '06, so this would be the second year. And these modules are throughout the motorhome, backlit. They change colors when the lights get turned on. Oh, sconce, we got to have those off for videos. All off is kind of nice when you're going to leave. You can hold that down for 5 seconds, shut all the lights off.
Yeah, you got multiple areas to turn the water pump switch on. You also have the fantastic fan controller there. You have two of those, one in the galley and one in the bathroom.
Yeah.
So this coach is going to have a 3-burner cooktop, propane. Looks like it has the Advantium oven, microwave. Trying to get this to sit better.
You're recording this?
Yeah,
Okay, good. This is good. Yeah, we got it. Yeah, this is gold.
There.
All right, we
Much
got
better. Whatever. What do you think, Damien?
Well, the time limit was excess.
We're almost past our time, huh? Norcold 4-door refrigerator. Good storage here.
Yeah, all these drawers also. Full extension. And full tile, Louis.
Yeah, does this have radiant floor heat?
We need to look. That's a good question.
Well, maybe I shouldn't ask.
Well, it probably does.
Because it does.
Uh-huh.
Two control mats, so one for the living room up here, and this is the galley in the bathroom. Super nice feature. That was an option. So wherever you see the tile is where you would have the electric wires underneath the tile that would heat the floor and then radiate and actually heat the coach. It's not off water, right?
No.
No.
Electric. Yeah.
Nothing to do with the AquaHot.
Nothing to do with
Or the
that.
Hydro Hot.
Get that call quite a bit. More
Yeah,
than,
those are fun ones.
yeah.
Pocket door goes here. Got a nice size shower. I think that's one of the big differences between this and the 37-footer, right? Because the 37 is going to have the side-mounted shower, from what I
Yes.
remember.
Yeah. The bathroom is really where the difference is.
Yeah.
You get the second sink and the larger shower.
So that extra 2 feet, yeah, having the bigger shower, the added storage here. Oh, you got all your controls here, but more drawers, more storage here. The double pocket door, because the What's nice also is that the sink and the bed are sliding out together,
Yeah.
kind of like the Magnus.
And that was only on the 470 McKenzie Bridge.
Yep.
So,
Because it's a hydraulic slide rather than electric.
yeah.
Washer dryer would go here, the combo. And I know someone's going to ask, can we do a stacked? And boy, it sure looks like we could. So.
Yeah, we got a drawer under the washer, so we could even go down a little if we had to. Or there's that dryer that it's in that Endeavor in the showroom that might work.
So if you had to have a stacked, you can. I'm sure it would fit. Some modifications being done and stuff.
We'll say it's doable and just throw it in Gary's court.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So good storage drawers here. And then you get the big wardrobe in the back, which is nice. Got the safe. And sometimes the combo unit's nice because then you get more hanging up here.
Yeah,
So.
make that a shirt closet.
I always tell people, use it. If you don't like it, you know you could always go to stacked if you need to go to it. But a lot of people just want the storage.
Yeah.
You know, they're not full-timing in by any means. So, but yeah, I really like the 3 roof airs, queen-size bed.
Got good nightstands on each side.
Yeah. There's outlets, probably on the forward one. Sometimes usually on the rear, but usually plenty of outlets throughout the coach.
I mean, look how deep this area is with that sink being in the slide room.
$31528, huh?
Yeah.
7,994 pounds of carrying capacity.
Unheard of.
That's crazy, huh?
It is.
That's why you put a tag on. That's why it comes with a tag axle. So, Damon, what are we asking for this coach? $134,999?
Yes. 134,999.
50,730 miles. 2007.
Yep.
It's been really well taken care of.
It has.
I mean, we've noticed a couple things, but we haven't really cleaned the coach. But all in all, I think it's been well taken care of.
Very well. Yeah.
And again, I appreciate you watching the videos. Hit the subscribe button, and
It's free.
it's free.
Thank
Thanks.
you.